sleeping never. My dogs are fed, they've been out, and I'm going to. My little dog thinks he needs food again. He doesn't. Acting all like he needs to eat again. You ate. In fact, he's he's almost all meat now today. Just a little bit of kibble. A smidge of kibble. They're doing pretty good with it. Beef. I think I need to add some. I'm giving him beef patties, raw, and some tallow, and I think I need to give him some sardines for a little bit of a variation. Get up, get up, up on the bed. Go, go up. I'm not messing with you. If you don't go up, then I'll sit back down in that chair. Hurry up. He uses the chair for a step. Hurry up. Get up. Go on. Call Chuki. Get up. Get up. You can use the step. You're a dork. Use this. Chuki. Chuki. Use this. Use that. Come here. Chuki, come on. This way. Come on. Jump up. Yeah, silly dork. There you go. Alrighty. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, hey. See, there's somebody in here. It's just waiting for people to come on. I was just saying how I got my dogs taken care of tonight, and I was busy today. Horseback riding lesson and 2 chiropractor appointments at 2 different chiropractors. Why are you doing that? Let me show you my dog. Oh, maybe he's not gonna do it anymore. Oh, he is. Did you notice it? What's wrong? He's doing it on both sides of his nose. I don't know what's up. What's up? What's up? Hello, Malcolm. How are you? I just came on to see what's up on YouTube. How's your day? I'm good. I just got done driving all over the countryside. That's normal for me though, especially on Tuesdays. Um, I know it sounds funny, I had 2 different chiropractor appointments. Hey, Richard. I wasn't gonna come on tonight because I'm tired, but I decided to. I probably won't stay on very long tonight though. Well, I don't really have a busy life, but Tuesdays is kind of busy, and I live far away from the city, so I have to go into I live an hour, well, not far, far, but I live an hour out of the city. I live in the country, and so I'm have to drive a long way. Thanks, Richard. You too. What did you do today? I went to 2 chiropractor appointments, not back to back. I went to one chiropractor appointment, then I went to a riding lesson. horseback riding, and then I went back into the city, because that's outside of town by about a half an hour, and then back in into another chiropractor appointment. Mm. Oh, you're from Canada, Malcolm? So you have a vlog? What's your vlog topic? Do you have a specific topic? I need to floss my teeth. I have beef stuck in my teeth. I took food with me, so I do not have to cook dinner tonight. That's nice. I took some sardines. Good. I took some sardines with me and some beef patties that I cooked this morning and 4 pieces of bacon, and I had 2 meals. I actually had 3 hamburger patties. I didn't think I was going to eat the third one, but I ended up eating it later. Oh, a movie called Winter Kept Us Warm from Canada. Canada's got some really beautiful, Canada's beautiful. Your channel's on sports, Malcolm? Cool. Which sports do you like the best? What are you doing, Chooky? What are you doing? I have to let my big dog out one more time because he didn't go out after he ate. Chooky did. Maybe Chooky didn't. I'm trying to think. I feel like they both need to go out one more time, but Chooky wouldn't go out, so. So my writing lesson was really different today because we're trying something new. It's all about body mechanics on the horse and balance. So I'm riding a really big horse that I've never ridden before. But basically, I'm on a lunge line and my instructor is um, we're doing balance kind of things, working on my seat position and stuff. It's just weird because usually I have the reins and, you know, I actually do have the reins, but I ended up putting them on my horn, the horn of my saddle, and she just, and then we did some, airplane kind of thing, put my arms up like this on the horse, and pretty soon we'll go to trot, I'm sure, and then I'll have to really keep my balance. And then I turn like this, and then the other way like that, and so do knee touches. It's kind of different. This horse, though, he's super big. He's over 16 hands high, but he is a chunk because he's a draft cross. Malcolm, as you can tell, Richard is a movie buff. So, oh, I took the food I took with me today. I took butter with me too, because you need fat on carnivore because you're not eating carbs, so you need fat, which I explain all the time. So go back to my old videos if you want a more detailed explanation. But we have to run on fat or carbs, one or the other. And if you cut your carbs way down in order to balance your blood sugar and to encourage um, ketone production, then you need fat. So I think I'm going to eat the eggs that I have and the fish that I have, and then go lion diet, which is only ruminant meat, which is beef, bison, deer. Deer are pretty lean though. Um, what else? Well, giraffe, but who can get giraffe? Lamb. Hey, Discover Aviation, how are you? Good deal. Eggs with turkey on it. That's good. Good for you. That's pretty low carb. Did you add some fat to that? The eggs have fat in the yolk, but you can add more, like butter and stuff. Good for you. That's a good start. Tell me how that affects your blood sugar. Should be good. So how was your trip, Discover? And I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat the last bit of bacon that I have, and then I'll just do ruminant meats for, I'll start with a month and see how I feel. Because it can be very, very healing. And if I cut out more stuff, it could help my blood sugar more. So I'm just working on that, my thyroid and stuff like that. So healing my thyroid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't stay on too long because I'm tired. But I can see the timer, how long it's been. It's only been 15 minutes. And go to bed early and I can get on tomorrow. I actually made a video today, but I'll have to edit it. Your blood sugar is 411 after eating eggs and turkey. Could you eat something else with it, like toast and lots of carbs? That's crazy. That would scare the crap out of me. That would really scare me. Mm. So you want to be able to lower your carbs and lower your insulin so that, because it's hard to cereal. There you go. There you go. Yep, that'll do it. Just do the eggs. Just do the turkey. No cereal. As long as you add carbs in, you won't get fat adapted. If you're going to switch to carnivore or thinking about it or thinking about going low carb, you can't keep adding in too many carbs because you won't get there. Yeah. Okay. But you don't want to live on insulin because it's not good for you to just eat whatever you want and dose up on the insulin. But ah, cool. Where are you at? Discover Aviation? You flew into Florida, I know that. Did you go back? Are you going back? Oh, 5 hour. I see. You're on in the rest area on the plane. Okay. Back to London. Okay. How was Florida? I don't know. I know that she was Eva, if Eva saw you land. Okay. She I know she was saying they were saying grace at the dinner table and she went to dinner right as you were leaving, I think, or after you left. So, mm, yeah, you weren't there very long. Turned around and came back. He's from London, Richard. You probably maybe already picked up on that. Is this when London gets cold and rainy and dreary this time of year? Mm, it's always cold in London. I was gonna say that. I was wondering if, oh wow, in summer it's 65. I think we were 70 today. A whole bunch of horses are lame at the barn. The horse I normally ride was is lame. She's gonna be out probably for 3 weeks. There's another horse that's lame. 30 degrees, of course, right? Thanks for converting. Not Celsius, I imagine. Because 30 is like high, isn't it? Hot or something. Anyway, yeah. I know 0 is freezing. That's all I know. Is 32 degrees. That's nice. That's nice. Celsius makes more sense, actually. I just didn't learn it. So whenever people talk in Celsius, I like, wait. Then I have to go and ask Google to convert it because I can't tell what's a really hot temperature. Yeah. It's kind of like a truck driver, though, in a way. Don't necessarily get to see things. I guess from the sky, that's cool. You get to see it from the sky. But I know you get to visit and stuff when you have vacation, go places. Hmm. What's your favorite place that you've been discover? Do you have a favorite? I don't know, Richard. Flying a commercial airplane seems like Tokyo. Wow, that would be cool. What did you like most about Tokyo? The culture, the food, the people. I actually took Japanese in college. Don't ask me to say anything. Konnichiwa. I don't remember any of it, hardly, except for some of those funny English words that they don't have in Japanese, so they say it in English, but they add syllables, like a basketball, because you have to add a, a vowel onto every consonant in their language. Nice, nice landscape for the replay and the people. Africa, I have a niece that married a Ugandan man, so they live in Uganda. So my little nieces and nephews some of them live in Uganda. Um, she teaches school and he runs a feeding station and they have a ministry. South Africa. Anybody on here who's not talking, go ahead and chime in if you want. Discover Aviation is a pilot for anybody who's not chatting. And that's why we're talking about places. Kingston, South Africa. My niece and her husband met on safari. He was leading the safari, and eventually they married. She went to a short-term mission and it ended up being longer term because she stayed and married him. Ah, you flew Allegiant. Huh. I have never flown Allegiant. What places does Allegiant go? Like Europe? Cool. So, did you know that I can invite my subscribers one at a time or a few at a time on my channel with me to chat, and it shows a split screen with all of us on it and then the chat underneath. I thought it would be cool to get to know people, my subscribers, in person, whoever's brave enough to do it. Oh, it's a budget airline. Okay, I see. Cool. How long have you been a pilot? Telephobia? Telephobia. Mm, that's funny. 7 or 8 years. Wow. I need to find my cord from, oh, I'm not bad. My battery's not bad. I guess I've been charging it all day in the car. 'Cause I remembered and took my cord with me. I don't know if you were in here that day, but there was a day everybody was complaining that my face was way too close to the screen. And then when I watched the replay, I realized that there was something wonky happened, and somehow I got zoomed in, and it didn't show me zoomed in from my side, but I was zoomed in from the viewer's side. And I went and looked back at the video and I ended up deleting it because people were like complaining, "You're way too close. Why are you so close?" And it's like, so I was teasing and going like this, but then it made it really bad. And you could see every pore, see my eyeball like this. It was crazy. It was weird. Technical difficulties. I think my dog is enjoying the carnivore diet. Tomorrow, I don't think he'll have any kibble in his dish. Maybe a little bit. Cool. I don't I don't think you can share pictures on YouTube chat. If you can, let me know. Oh, like from your channel, you could do, I know what you could do. You can just, yeah, you can do a post, right? Exactly. You can do a post. That's cool. That's a good idea. That is cool. I think I'll be on like 15 more minutes and then I'll go just 'cause I'm pooped. I'm gonna do my. It's so weird that I didn't really exercise today when I'm on horseback, but it's protein and fat, JS. It's actually more fat than protein. It has to be. Otherwise, the protein turns into glucose because your body needs the fat for energy. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. I didn't get enough sleep. Thank you, JS. I appreciate that very much. Very, very much. Low carb's good for everybody, though. You would be shocked. I heard a lady talking about why wheat is so bad because if you've ever tried to raise wheat, it's really hard. And if you tried to raise it for any amount of flour to make bread, it's nigh into impossible to have enough to make a good sized loaf. And it's not good for you either. So thank you, JS. That's very encouraging. You too. I'm gonna turn this Life Pro on and relax. What did you do today, JS? I ate 3 hamburger patties, a bunch of butter that was softened. So I basically dipped the hamburger patties in grass-fed butter like the Kerrygold. That's what I have. And 4 pieces of bacon. And I split that meal into two. I ate 1 hamburger patty in the morning, 2 pieces of bacon. Or did I just eat 1 piece of bacon? Anyway, I had a meal earlier on and then after my writing lesson I ate again. Or I guess I went to a chiropractor appointment and then I ate again. Oh, wow. What do you do? 96 degrees. In Texas, 96 is sweltering. That's crazy. I'm sensitive to heat. That's what I guessed, that you're a contractor. Wow. Commercial or residential? My brother was a contractor. Now he works for himself and he does all kinds of different contracting. Texas is different. I mean, I saw, you know, a beauty to it. But I also we drove through miles and miles of oil fields with the pumps, whatever you call them. You know what? You know what they are. Oil rigs. Anyway. Oh, residential attic repair. It's 111 in the attic. What do you do to stay cool then and hydrated? Bet you have to drink electrolytes. Hey, wealth. Wealth is health. What made me start the carnivore diet? Well, one way to find out the detailed story, the longer version, because I'm in about in 10 minutes, I'll probably be off of here, but is to go back and look at my interview with Robin Herron, and it's on my channel. You can see the split screen. It's the only video that is split screen, and it was the Saturday before last. So go look at that. But the short version of the longer version is that I had tried everything to try to heal my thyroid, and I had tried long-term different diets, exercise routines, different things, protocols, da 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 da, on and on and on and on, medicines and stuff. And I was tired of feeling poopy, feeling tired all the time and stuff. And I had lots of health issues because when you're low thyroid and undiagnosed, or it's not treated enough, and you don't have, you know, you don't have enough thyroid hormones circulating, then you just continue to feel crappy. So you have constipation, and this is low thyroid, not high thyroid. You have constipation and heart problems, and everything in your body slows down. Everything. So blood pressure is low, all of the things. So you just feel like crap all the time. So I had tried even vegan. So I was vegan for a couple of years, maybe 2.5, 3 years. I can't remember how long. And about from 2017 or 18 until um, just before I started carnivore, I went keto, and I went keto carnivore, which was really hard. I went low carb vegan. Did I say that right? I didn't. Low carb keto vegan is what I meant to say. Anyway, you know, um, castor oil is supposed to be good for a lot of things, and I am thinking about getting some castor oil. Well, vegan isn't great. It's really hard to get all the nutrients you need. You end up being deficient in a lot of things. And there's something called oxalates, which you find out when you go low carb, because then your body lets go of them. Arnica is amazing. Now, some herbs and plants are good for medicinal use, if you know what you're doing and how to use it. So I get that. But as far as ingesting them in your body, and ingesting the oxalates. No, 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 no. Oxalate dumping isn't pretty, and it takes 10 years to get rid of oxalates once you stop eating them. But I eat a little bit of oxalate just to make sure that if I oxalate dump, I don't oxalate dump hard. So thanks, Wealth and Health. I hope you stick around. If um I was just saying how I can actually have a interview forum with some of my, you know, subscribers one at a time. Then people on the channel can actually see them and meet them and hear what they have to say. Yeah, I used to take aloe vera because I have aloe vera plants. Um, the leaves aren't very big because my pots always get overrun. I need to separate them out and grow like one frond at a time in a pot so that they can grow bigger. Hey, Discovery Aviation, where you going? Yes, I get itches between my toes. I need to soak my feet, Richard, which I was doing regularly, and I need to start doing it again with Epsom salts and a little essential oil. I'd have to leave. I think I'll check your post after in about 5 or 10 minutes. But you have to, as far as the aloe vera goes, you have to fillet it almost like fish and then and then put it in water to rinse the yellow stuff off or it will irritate your gut. But my body might react to aloe at this point because I haven't been eating plants and I need to stay fat adapted. So that sounds good though for your feet to use. What about that seaweed thing? Isn't it seaweed that pulls the toxins out of your feet overnight or something? There's something like a Japanese treatment that you put on your feet to pull the toxins out of your body. Yes, I did subscribe to you at Discovery. Discover. I will. I'll hit the like button. Um, so the three benefits of the carnivore journey. Thanks for the good questions. Wealth is health. So my teeth, they don't look awesome. I'd like them to be wider, but they got chipped here from a dog knocked me over in the gravel and my teeth got chipped. But I went to the dentist and I hadn't been in 7 years. And when they cleaned my teeth, they hardly had anything to get off of there. They thought it was going to take 2 appointments and it only took one. And then um, my gums look great. They don't bleed anymore. It's great. So, hey Hunter, I'm good. How are you? I went riding today, but it was very different. I was on a draft cross and I was on a lunge line with my instructor holding the lunge because uh, they're doing some balance work with me, not holding the reins and stuff, putting my hands out like this and then turning my body to one side and the other with my arms outstretched and feet out of the stirrups, which I do a lot anyway, but um, pack sardines. That's a good idea. Maybe discover. Yeah, because sardines are just so good and they don't take very many to fill you up. I ate some today too. Yes. Yes, they are. They're a little they pack they get your ketones up and your and if they're packed in olive oil, thank you, Wealth is Health. Thank you. Yeah, I do the smoked ones from Polar and I had not had them for a while because my I think you know this already, Discover, but I'm just saying it for people who haven't heard. I didn't have them for a while because my order got messed up or whatever, and then they finally sent them to me. And that brand tastes so good. The smoked one's so good. The only thing is, JS, is that vegetables, mushrooms and otherwise, your body can't assimilate those um, vitamins and minerals like it takes a lot more than it does with meat. And meat is more bioavailable, and the animals pre-digest the nutrients. So, JS, um, actually, my vitamin D is very high. In fact, it's over, so I stopped taking vitamin D supplement. I take iodine though, because it's hard for even the animals to get iodine, so you can't even hardly get it from. Oh, it's okay, Discover Aviation. It's all right. Um, you can actually here discover. Discover is learning how to moderate, so you can go back to those two comments and you can unhide them. Yeah, I think you saw that though, that you can unhide it. Yeah, so you're okay. So, and you can actually, if you hide a person from the channel, then you can unhide them, bring them back, just so you know. I know I've accidentally poked the the choices are right close to one another, so it's easy to get fat fingers. It's okay. No, I don't have root canals. I never had to have root. In fact, my teeth were really good until I got near my 40s. I was in my 30s and then 40s, and I got a lot of cavities. And I had cavities in my baby teeth, and then after my baby teeth fell out, all my adult teeth didn't have any cavities in them until I was in my 30s. And then I started getting cavities like a lot. Well, more than I was used to. And also receding gums, bleeding gums. My gums were pretty bad. And so that's one thing I've seen. Sardines and grits. Richard, you are addicted to carbs, dude. I'm not saying I don't like the taste, but um, oh, it's okay. It's okay, Discover. It's all right. Yeah, but I didn't allow them to put any fillings since I was older. When I had cavities and fillings, I didn't let them put any amalgam fillings in my mouth. So I have no metal in my mouth, none. So that's good. But the last time I went to the dentist, I hadn't been in 7 years and I had no cavities at all. And um, I've got a little bit of a receding gum right here still. I think I'm gonna start oil pulling with actually tallow and see how the animal fat does, because I've oil pulled with coconut oil, but I think I'm gonna try Discover Aviation. You like sardines insanely. So what brand do you like? Or do you just like all of them? JS, I really enjoy talk or J, is it J5, right? J5? Sorry. Well, they are hereditary ish. If you do carnivore, they heal. Really. They do. And they don't bleed anymore. They're not bleeding at all. I floss more than once a day because the meat gets stuck in my teeth, and so I floss. In fact, I was gonna floss before I got on here and I didn't, and that I can always, it always feels like there's meat stuck in between my two front teeth and it bothers me. So, yeah, eat sardines. I sing the praises of sardines. Yes, with mustard, definitely. Dijon mustard. Yes, and maybe hot sauce. I do eat Tabasco. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Stone ground all the way. The only mustard I have right now is yellow, and I like it all right, but I need some stone ground mustard. You know the other thing, J5, that I make that I love, and I have a little bit in the fridge, is um I make hollandaise sauce homemade. Just 2 egg yolks and a quarter cube of butter cut into chunks, and then put cold butter, and then you just put a cold piece of butter, whisk it in with the eggs on a low heat, and then you whisk another one and another one and another one until you're all done. Doesn't take very long. And then you have this lovely hollandaise sauce. It's so good. Yes, hollandaise goes on everything. It's so good. Yep, and it's got lots of good fats in it. And I put mustard. The reason I brought it up is because I put mustard in it. And maybe some lemon or vinegar, depending on what I have. And I actually like it with garlic. Not everyone does. And then I use salted butter, and so I don't need very much salt, but I might put a little bit of salt and some white pepper. And white pepper instead of black because black has oxalates in it. So I'm careful about my spices. I only do a select few because of oxalates. I love curry, not gonna lie, but curry has a lot of oxalates. Cool, Richard. That's nice. Getting some research done, some cinematography research. Okay, J5, nice to have you. This was a great conversation. Loved it. Thank you. It's so nice to get to know my viewers. Like and subscribe to, I can't talk. Like and subscribe if you have not. I appreciate my subscribers. Last I knew, I had 426, and we're growing. And my watch hours are going up. I want to teach a course, but I need you guys to give me some feedback of what you would like to have a course on. So I know, Richard, love filmmaking. That's cool. So, Richard, do you have stuff on your YouTube channel? Discover Aviation. Me too. I hope your channel gets popular. These lives have really helped my channel. I know I'm still small, but we're growing. And I think if I do a course and um, it does well, it will help me to be able to stay home and do more. But I was offered a job with my son lives in adult family home. I wasn't exactly offered a job, but it was close. He said, "How much would you charge if I hired you?" That's what he said, the owner of the home. Because I think he wants me to come and cook for them and help them go low carb and help them with their, because it's very good for your brain to go high fat like that. And yeah, Richard. I mean, discover. You don't. Well, I mean, Richard, that would be a great way to start, is have a YouTube channel. Just start doing little movies on your camera, on your phone camera. I don't know why there's fewer. I did fewer people in here discover. That's a good question. It might be the timing. It also might be the way the algorithm worked. For some reason, it pushed my stuff out there and now it's not. But I think I just keep going and keep coming on consistently often because I stopped coming in as often, which is funny. I still I still came in at least twice a week or 3 times a week. I didn't really skip that much. People are like, "Where have you been? I missed you. I missed you." It's very encouraging. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. They found out that we kicked trolls out because that was a lot of what people wanted to do was come in and troll. I think the word's gotten out that I don't put up with that. That might be. It's been very pleasant though, hasn't it? It's been very pleasant. So I'll just keep coming in and try different times of day. Tomorrow I'll be around so I can go in the morning and in the afternoon. And that's the other thing is I went in all different times. Yeah, I know people are so weird, Discover. So weird. They were just trying to get attention. You know, it has been peaceful, hasn't it? It's nice. We're getting to know each other. So there's good come out of it. And I think um, it gets more hectic when there's more people and they're trying to talk about all kinds of different things. And we're trying to have a conversation, and it kind of makes it hard, right? So it's easier when we're all kind of on the same page and talking. So, anyway, we'll take it. I want to grow, but I don't want to grow at the expense of the quality of the channel. I don't want to dilute the message, you know. I don't want to get tempted to be taken off into some other topics that really aren't what my channel is about. Because I think this is a necessary topic, don't you? Health and wellness and getting healthy and learning a different way of eating that is opposite of what we've learned. I just think it's important. So, anyway, I need to see if I can fix. Richard's reminding me that I need to see if I can fix my Roku because for some reason my Roku isn't working. You used to love school so much, but now you don't. I bet you still love school. Not school, but learning. Seems like a pilot would always be learning. You have to learn new airplanes and stuff, right? I'd be a big learning curve. Hmm. What would you go back to school for, Discover? One thing I've found out is there's a lot of things you can learn online that you can't learn in school. Well, you showed them, didn't you? It wasn't a phase being a pilot. So what would you go back to school for? That's good. They're proud. That's good. That movie was crazy. The Aviator. I've seen that a couple of times. A client had it on once when I was over there. It is intense. It's about Harry Truman, isn't it? Harry Truman? No. Who was it? Somebody that went crazy, I forgot. It's a crazy movie because he goes crazy. I'm trying to remember who it was though. I love steak, John the Third. I like chuck steak. That's what I normally buy, but they ran out. So I have a brisket in the fridge and I am getting ready to smoke it. And then I'm gonna slow. Actually, no, I think I decided what I'm gonna do. Howard Hughes, that was it. What did I say? Harry Truman? Oops. Howard Hughes. Yes, that was a crazy movie. Anyway, sad movie. So yes, I love steak, and I'm going to my brisket. I think it sounds bad because it would be better with a crust on it, and I would like a crust on it, but I just heard somebody talking about if you really want meat to heal you, you need to make meat broths and soft meat. So I'm thinking about trimming the fat all off, crisping up the fat. I'll eat the fat crisped up and then um, cook the rest of it like in the Instapot piece by piece because it's a big brisket. Maybe though I could slow smoke it. I don't see why that would be a problem. Slow smoked, like with cherry or hickory or something like that. Anyway, take a poll. How do you think I should make my brisket? I can't use a bunch of rubs on it because the spices would irritate my system. Unless I just did like a garlic and you know what I would like? A tagine rub. That's that pepper and, or not pepper, but hot pepper and, yeah, brisket. Oh, steak. Yeah. So, especially the fattier cuts. And I like to take the fat and cut it off and crisp it up and have these fat bites. And then you can scoop up the tallow when it's cold and eat it. It's really good. You don't want to eat the rendered fat, but because it's hard on your stomach and you can end up with acid reflux. Too much rendered fat. Um, yeah, so I think I will smoke it, right? So I have to cut it. It's really big. It fills up the whole bottom drawer of my fridge, which is a very long drawer that's the width of the fridge. And I'm gonna, it's about carnivore, but I thought I deleted you. I don't like your name. Ligma. Your name sounds nasty. Yep, how I'm gonna cook my brisket. We were talking about low carb, carnivore. Okay, but your name is questionable. Maybe you should change your name. I don't think that's what that means. That doesn't sound German at all to me. I took German. There's a joke. and it's a nasty joke with that word in it. Her name, his name, her, his. Anyway, you were born in 1806. You are full of poop. I think that I might have to block you from the channel just because you are not here to participate. Yes, because you're proving that you're not here to participate. You're not talking about the topic, you're bringing up different things, and you're being weird. And your name. Yep, goodbye. We don't need a troll in here. Yeah, goodbye. Definitely. Bye-bye. 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 That was easy. That was the easy button. There. There. All better. Now, John the Third, where were we? Talking about brisket. Oh my gosh. So, there's a nasty joke that has the name of that person's channel. Don't look it up, but that's why I deleted them because I knew from the name of their channel that they weren't going to be nice. Sometimes it's easy to tell. Anyway, I'm my own moderator sometimes. Hello, Discover. You missed all the fun. I deleted a person who said they were Hitler and born in 1806. And their name wasn't nice. And I knew it was like a joke that people tell that's very, very, very off color and nasty. And so, anyway, yeah, so I'm making brisket. I'll do a video of me making it. I need to, it's sitting in my fridge, and I really need to hurry up and get some wood chips. No, it's not a good name. Nope, it's not. So, yes, I know it does. And I told them, I said, I think you're going to have to be blocked from the channel or change your name. But they didn't want to be nice, so I deleted them. And they started in a diatribe and said they were born in 1806 and they were Hitler. And I'm like, yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mm. Richard, um, we be real around here. It's okay. Yes, it is too long ago. Yep, the reincarnation of. Don't believe it. Don't believe in it. I should have said, oh, you mean you're a demon? Or two or three? A satanic person that, anyway, yeah, it was banned. Hello, Baylor Tracks. They, yeah, anyway. It's okay, Discover. I didn't even read any more of it. I just deleted him. Not a good person. Yeah, you got that right. So I did the right thing. I said bye bye. Like I say, it didn't take me long to get their number. I'm good, Baylor. How are you? I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. I didn't sleep enough last night, so I should get off here. Is it Bayer or Baylor? Sometimes this print is so small, makes the L's look like I's. No, it's an L, right? Yeah, okay, Discover. I'm gonna go look at your post. You posted, right? I'm gonna go look at it. Sorry, Baylor. We've been chatting. You can watch the replay if you want to. Just talked about carnivore stuff, steak and brisket. That's right. That's right, Dawn the third. Yep. I will do a video of my brisket, smoking it, and then putting it in the. It'll take a long time to smoke. I probably need to smoke it overnight because it's big. It's like 23 pounds. Big hunk of meat. Trim the fat off. Yeah, trim the fat off, crisp it up, and just because I'm doing it differently, I'm gonna do like a kind of a. I'm gonna pressure cook it after I smoke it so it's soft. I'll eat a little bit though after it's smoked. See how we like it. Yeah, Baylor, stick around. I talk a lot about steaks. I eat them right on camera. I actually don't eat burgers very much, but lately I've been eating burgers because they didn't have any any I usually get chuck roll from Costco and cut it up myself, and they didn't have any. So now I have this brisket, and I'm trying to figure out how to. Cool beans, Baylor. Um, so yeah, I just decided that I wanted to like smoke the brisket and stuff, and I got to get my um barbecue prepared because it had beehives in it, which is too cold for the beehives anymore. It's gotten too cold at night and stuff, and they're not in there anymore that I know of. Um, but I'm going to smoke them out, knock them out, and cook away the residue of the bee. I do not eat ham because there's a lot of, um, yeah, it is good too. It just takes a little more prep in a way. I mean, you can't just cut it into steaks because it's a tougher piece. You have to, um, you know, pressure cook it, get a nice crust on it. I like bacon. I like thick cut bacon. I get the Hemplers from Costco is what I've been getting, and it's sugar free. So I don't hunt. My husband did. Deer would be good for carnivore, but it's not fatty enough though. You'd have to add a lot of fat to get your fat intake up. Bison. Come over for Thanksgiving. Y'all. We're going to have a big Thanksgiving feast. Have all the meats. Little, what's that called? The meat and cheese, pepperoni and stuff, and prosciutto. I do like prosciutto. I have had alligator. I talked about it in a different live because Eva, she'll come in a different live. Eva's from Florida, and I think she's the one that asked me if I had had alligator, and I said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have. Because we went to an exotic meat restaurant, and they had a sample plate, and we got it. What do you mean you hit your head on a pole? Just now? My husband used to walk by signs and poles, and he'd hit it really fast and make a big loud noise and then act like he'd hit his head and go, oh, did you see that? He was crazy. Alligator, it sounds funny, but it does taste like chicken, except it tastes better than chicken, I think. Man, Baylor, careful. I'm so sorry. Did you lean over and not know it was there or something? No biggie. Well, I hope you feel better. So I do have a rifle, but I need to learn how to shoot again. I should go to gun safety, learn how to shoot it, take it out for target practice, and keep it for safety. Yeah, yeah. I've shot before. I just haven't shot in a long time. And I used to go target practice with my dad. He would take me, and then my husband and I would target practice, and then he would bird hunt, but he would go by himself and bring the birds home, and then I'd cook them. And he'd had a really easy way of um the only problem is it took the skin off too, but he would take the skin and the feathers off by standing on the wings, cutting you know, the guts out. Sorry to be gross. Um, and then standing on the wings and pulling on the legs, and the skin and everything pulls right off. But like I say, then you don't have the skin, and the skin's like got the fat in it. It's good stuff. Then one time we had duck, and it was fatty. Was it duck or goose? I think it was duck. And I didn't know how to cook it, and I did it wrong, and it was way too greasy. But now I probably would just chill the fat and eat it because of the way I eat. He didn't hunt deer. He tried. One time a guy that he knew was had his eye on the same deer that he did, and he didn't even know he was up there hunting on their family's property. Friend of the family that was close enough that was like a family member, and he was up there hunting, and he shot the deer that Steve had his eye on, was about to shoot it, and he shot it. Jack shot it and got it. Steve stopped buying deer tags because he never got them. Takes dedication and time. You have to have time to go out hunting different seasons and have the money to buy the tags. Tags got more and more expensive. What if you don't have aspirin? Um, what is a good thing for headache? Laying down and going to sleep. Does it hurt really bad? I take ibuprofen, but don't take it all the time because it's not good for you. Not good for your kidneys, not good for your stomach. You just take it occasionally, though. I do not play Fortnite. I play what? Fortnite? Yeah, I actually thought about that, Richard. Take a washcloth, run cold water on it, put it on your head. If there's a bump, you can use ice. But you know, the inflammation is there to heal it. So it's not always a good idea to. You could do it for a few minutes though, just to, it might help with the pain to take the inflammation down for a few minutes. Anyway, is there a big goose egg? Also, Baylor, take a look at your eyes in the mirror and see if one pupil is bigger than the other. And if it is, you may have gotten a concussion. You might need to go in. Are you home or are you out and about? Great, John. Thanks. Thanks for subbing. That's one thing. Every time I do a video, I get new subs. I did have some people drop off, but I think they dropped off because they realized this wasn't the channel they wanted, which is fine. Because if they don't want to be here, I don't want to do that. So thanks, Baylor. Awesome. Oh, you watched me on your old account, John the Third. Did you have a different name? Oh, nice. Cool. That's cool. Thank you guys. Okay. Well, it is 8:11 already, and I said I was gonna get off of here 40 minutes ago. I'm fading more and more. Anyway, I'm gonna be here usually more like 6 o'clock Pacific time. If you are Eastern time, that's 9. We'll start at 6 and go to 7 or 7:30. So 10 or 10:30 at night for Eastern time. Baylor, I'm glad. Oh, okay. Your brothers. Wow. Okay. I am tired. It was a lot of driving today. And like I say, I didn't get enough sleep last night. I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom because I drank too much water before I went to bed. Is that WTMI or what? I know, Richard. I know it's 11:06. That's why I. Well, no, it should be 11:12 at this point. It's 12 after. Baylor, can't you sub? Or are you asking John to? How old are you? Well, maybe I shouldn't ask that. I was gonna ask Baylor and John how old you guys are. Yeah, your clock is behind a little bit, Richard. I can't sub you. You have to sub. That would be very wrong for me to sub my viewers. I'd have mad viewers that were like, I didn't want to sub. No, you have to go and sub. You have to go and click on subscribe and click the notification bell so that you get all the notifications when we go live and when I have videos. I can't. It's not. Um, I do like YouTubing. I do. I enjoy it. I do cooking stuff and I like that. And so look at my old videos. There's some recipes and some stuff that I did. Some carnivore waffles that are really good. Uh, Gourmet egg sandwich made with carnivore waffles, poached egg, and hollandaise sauce and bacon. So good. Baylor. Sorry I can't sub ya. You gotta do it. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go look at Discover Aviation's channel and see about the post that he did with his picture so we can see. He wanted us to see him in the cockpit of the plane and stuff. So, have a good one, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. I'll try to get on during the day and in the evening, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a reason not to be on at 6 o'clock tomorrow. If you ever need me to come on earlier because you live on the East Coast, Richard, let me know and I'll try to come on earlier than that. I have been coming on earlier. I've been coming on at 3 or 4 o'clock Pacific. But I didn't have very many people come on when I did that, and I scheduled it too. So anyway, uh, keep watch of your notifications so that when I schedule lives, I didn't schedule this one. I think it might help if I schedule it. I might have more peeps come in. But anyway, bye bye. Thank you. Appreciate you.